Hey everybody, welcome back to more Let's Play Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy. I am Trikl-umps, and yeah guys, we are going to continue connecting the eco beams here. Alright, there's the next one. Where are you? There you are. And zippy zap zap, there we go. There goes that one.
Let's go to the next tower and reconnect the beam there.
Yep, let's do that. Anyway, alright, make it up. Can I uppercut it and land? Yes, I can. Alrighty. And yeah, they're not too far away from each other. You can find them pretty easily. And there we go. There's the next one. Yeah, some of the sound effects these things make, like, it sounds very similar to, like, the sounds of, like, some of the powers that Lee would give you. Like Rayman 2, like, the sound effects, like, the lights make and stuff. Like, that she puts in, like, the circle of Rayman and all that. That's, like, on his little midsection floaty body, whatever. Rayman is like, as much as I love the Rayman games, like Rayman probably does have one of the strangest character designs ever. I mean, like, I have no idea how the heck like his design even like came to mind. Like, something about it is just hilarious to me, but I mean, hey, it works, and he's somewhat iconic now, so hey, there you go. Yep. Alright, don't fall, don't fall. Thank you very much. And I'm gonna drop off right here. Don't need to make the bridge, because we got some land right beneath us, and with that, we connect the final one. Bruh. Excuse me. I just ate some, like, salsa, like, tortilla chips with salsa, so it's gonna give me some burps. So, possibly expect a few more of that, but I'm sure you guys don't mind. I mean, heck, if you watch, like, other Let's Players, like Lieutenant Capri Sun, I mean, like, he does that, like, all the time on his mic, and no one really gives a crap. I mean, I don't, and he has a pretty good following, so obviously they don't seem to mind either. But anyway, with that said, we're gonna go talk to the mayor that we walked past, like, a little while ago, when we grabbed the scout fly inside of his house. What's up, dude?
Oh, what a wonderful sight! I thank you. The entire village will thank me. Boys, you have restored power to the village and guaranteed my re-election. And for that, my boy, you've earned a power cell.
Thanks, overweight Willy Wonka. He does kind of look like Willy Wonka if he was, like, really, really fat. And if we give him 90 orbs, he'll give us another one.
You want to make a contribution?
2 birds and 1 stone, brah.
A sizable one, I hope. Yeah. Oh, it's a sizable contribution. I just hope this power cell adequately represents my gratitude.
And with that, Daxter pulls a Kobe, and we end up with a grand total of 15 power cells now. And with that, we are now going to end up towards the beach, which is one of my more favorite levels in the game. Like, this place and the Lost Precursor City are, like, my 2 favorites. Like, this level is just super, like, nice and, like, pretty looking and all that. And I love, like, the ambiance of it. It's just, everything about it is just really relaxing and cool. Alright. Come on. There's another scout fly right up here. If I can... And there we go. Just trying to grab that ledge. This is one I always get past, because I always get really ahead of myself when I play this game. And I always walk past this one and I end up having to backtrack. But not this time, because I thought of it. Alright. And if we look down here, there's a pelican and a power cell. We're like, okay, we want to grab it. But nope, we can't grab it, because this happens.
That pelican just snagged a power cell. Let's go kick some big bird butt.
Yep, that we shall do, Dex. And before that, let's get rid of that crab. We almost got blown up by a little bomb baggie. Alright. Now, remember how I said, like, I wanted to make sure we went to the jungle first and, like, hit that blue eco switch for Kira? Well, this place would be the key reason as to why, because there's a power cell that requires the launchers, and you can't use launchers without blue eco. And there's that vent right there that allows us to launch off that. But we won't be doing that just yet, because we want to grab it first and approach the pelican, because right next to the pelican is one of these orb dispenser machine thingies. And we punch the pelican, he spits it out, and we gotta hurry. We gotta be Speedy Gonzalez before he goes and eats it again. Yep. Alright, come on. High jump it, and there we go. Cool beans. Alrighty. What can I do now? Oh yeah, and if we drop right here, we get another power cell. That one's like pretty wide open and not hard to get at all. It's just like, oh look, here's a little power cell. It's like, oh thanks. Appreciate it. And whack the snakey snake. And grab these giant Cadbury eggs. That'd be awesome if like there were Cadbury eggs like that size. Because if you actually look at the size of those orbs, the orbs are like probably, I mean they're not shaped remotely the same, but they're probably close to the size of like a softball, I'd say. If you get a Cadbury egg that big, oh my god, that would be heaven on earth, man. I don't know about you guys, I love me some Cadbury eggs. Like, oh man, I mean, yeah, they kind of make you sick after you eat like 3 of them, but I mean, come on though, it's worth it for like just how delicious those things are. Okay, come on, dive again, grab these orbs, and right ahead of us, we got Scout Fry. What's up, Mr. Scout Fry? I'm gonna go take out Mr. Krabs here. Sorry, Mr. Krabs, you can't get your money back at the moment. You're kinda turned into some piece of green eco that I just consumed. Oh man, I never know where I'm going with my sentences here in my commentary, man. I just say whatever that comes to mind. It's just like, yep, that's a word. Okay, there's the eco collectors that Samos wanted us to go and get. But before we do that, there's another scout fly I want to grab. And if we unlock, well not unlock, but if we unblock each and every single one of these green eco collectors, this happens. Another power cell. Oh man. I don't know why, but like the green eco kind of ran into like lime Kool-Aid. Like the vent and all that, like the stuff coming out.
I would offer my congratulations, but you have so much to do, I won't waste your time. By the way, if things don't work out, Daxter could always get a job controlling the village rat problem.
Haha. Funny stuff, Samos, funny stuff. Not. I'm just kidding. I like Samos a lot, actually. Samos is a cool character, especially in the later games.
Good job. Now meet me down here by the egg.
Sure thing, bird lady.
Oh my. I hope the poor dear's okay. Here's a power cell for your valor.
Uh-oh.
No, no! No, no, no!
Look. Isn't that cute? It thinks you're its mama.
Ah, I'm not your mom. You see any feathers here?
Ah, love at first sight. Ah. Listen, boys. I'll take this little chick back to the village with me and work with the sage to take care of her.
Alright, you do that, bird lady. Thank you very much. And thank you for the power cell at the same time. Alright, 19. What can we go and do now? Out of my way, little kitty cat lurker. Alright, next thing we want to do is we're going to want to punch up some poles. And by punch up some poles, they're going to make some platforms for us. If they make platforms for us, they're going to have, well, not there, we are going to have a gateway to another scout fly. And straight ahead from that scout fly, we're going to get the last one.
Those poles out from below.
So it's a bit of a wombo combo in terms of progression. Alright, again, again, again. Alright, orbsy orbs, thank you for going in my pocket. Okay, let's see if I can, if you actually press X, whenever you do a long jump like that, if you press X right as you land, you actually get like a little quick, like a high jump from doing it kind of like that. Alright, come on, there we go. Okay. And the last scout fly, like I said, is straight ahead.
Seagulls! Let's buzz them for kicks.
When I was younger, I could never understand what Daxter was saying right there. I used to, like, my friend one time made a dumb joke with it, because, like, it's kind of hard to hear him. Well, I mean, it's hard to hear Daxter. He kind of agreed with me. He's like, it sounds like, let's go catch bugs with geeks. I'm like, alright. I mean, it kind of sounds like that. It was another one of those dumb little things. Another dumb memory of this game I have. Alright. And, hey there, Power Cell. How you doing? I'm gonna go and collect you. And it's nighttime again. Oh, and I just cracked my neck really good. Now I feel super loose and super ready to continue with the journey ahead. Come on. Ah, and we hit her face. Okay, let's see, before something happens, we can get up here real quick and get these orbs. We did it! Every time I play this game, I always try really hard to, like, see if I can get, like, all those orbs before this cutscene comes up. Because, like, when you chase the seagulls 3 times, this happens. Just a little challenge I make for myself.
Wow! They caused an avalanche. Let's check it out.
We will in a moment, after we go beat up Mr. Cannon Shooter over here. Because if you saw earlier, there's like this bomb bags are getting shot at us. Well, we're gonna go ahead to the location of the cannon that was doing that. Because when we do that, we get another power cell, as you probably guessed. Launch. Landing, landing, landing on the box. There we go. Yep. Treasure. Treasure trove cove. Orbsies galorbsies. And hi lurker. I land on your face. And look at that. Your cannon had a power cell. Wham! And your friend here's gonna try to hit me, but not for long. Wait. Oh, we're okay. I was gonna say, like, I was gonna go up and use the cannon to get, like, the orbs that are in these boxes here, because the only way to break these is if you use the cannon to blow them up, but, we're gonna have more than enough power cells, because there is one left for us to grab, and it is from that avalanche that we saw a moment ago. Burp number 2 for this vid. Oh, man. When I said like treasure earlier, it kind of reminded me. I always found it like super odd in the very first Spyro game how like the gems were like referred to as like treasure, whereas like in the other 2 games they were just referred to as gems. Like I don't know, I thought that was kind of odd. Like there's a few other games that do things like that where they like change the terminology for stuff. Like it's still the same thing, but the word for it got changed. Alright, and man, my OCD is killing me. I really want to get the orbs out of these boxes, but then I realized that I'm probably not going to need them. Because there's plenty more orbs that we're going to grab that are going to make up for the loss of that, so it's not a big deal. For now, let's just go and head over to Misty Island, because that's the next level we need to go and do. Oh man, this is such a nostalgic game for me though. Like, when I play this game, it's just one of many throwback games for me.
You've collected enough power cells to fuel my heat shield. Meet me by the entrance to the fire canyon by climbing the cliff behind the farmer's house. Bring the power cells and hurry. My father says he's seen more lurkers around.
Alright, Kira. Well, you're gonna have to wait for a little bit, because before we do that, we gotta disobey your daddy-o once again and go all the way to Misty Island, because I mean, you guys wanted power cells and stuff, so I mean, if you want more power cells, there's more power cells in Misty Island, so we gotta go there again. Sorry to tell you, Mr. Samus, blah blah blah. I've heard people call him Samus, I've heard people call him Samos, but I'm pretty sure like the right way you say it is Samos, because like that's, I don't know, that's how Jack pronounces him. So, with that in mind, I just kind of assume that's the correct way. Oh man. I am tired.
This place gives me the creeps. And trust me, it's a whole new experience when you're covered in fuzz.
I am sure, buddy. And this guy right here is one of the few enemies in the game that actually takes 2 hits. And we want to grab this kitty cat here because, well, before doing so, we get hit in the face by punching a rock, you know, because that helps. Oh boy. That's not good. And now if we whack this bone here 3 times, it falls over and creates a little bridge. Alright, come on, Muse. Yeah, we didn't talk to him, because there's really no need to. But, like, there's actually a guy over in Sandover Village that asks us to go and get this little guy we just picked up to bring it back to him. So yeah, once we finish up this level, we're going to go back and talk to the sculptor who actually owns that Muse that we just grabbed, because he gives us a power cell for it. Alrighty. There's a few more. There's a scout fly and some orbs over here we want to go and get. Use this teaser tosser right here. I never say teeter totter. Like I always say teaser tosser because like I don't know. It's one of those like dumb things. Like I mean, if you ever watch Rugrats and like how they always mispronounce stuff, they call like the teeter totter a teaser tosser. I don't know. Just I always thought it was funny, so I always kind of say it like that. All right. What's next to do? Let's go over here and break the bridge. But what the heck just happened? That's not the first time it's happened to me. I've played this game before, where like if you spin and like at the right moment, whenever you get blue eco like that, it like for some reason like launches you really high in the air, like and stuff like that. It's like super strange. It's like I mean, I guess it's a glitch of some kind. I guess that's what you would call it, but it doesn't really come across as a glitch. It's just kind of like a weird little reaction. But before, ow, out of my face, you bird. You bird. Bird! Oh man, if you guys ever seen that movie, not movie, that video on YouTube called The X-Men. Well, it's not a YouTube video, it's actually from a TV show, but a friend of mine showed me, it was really funny. It's called The X-Men, like, as in, like, E-X-Men, spelled like that. Where, like, Xavier, like, fires, like, certain mutants that are, like, if you actually think about it, that are, like, super useless compared to other ones. And there's, like, the one video, he's firing Angel, and he's just, like, mocking him. He's like, you bird. He like keeps saying it like louder and louder. It's like really funny. Like it's one of those like every time I hear the word bird now, it's automatically what comes to mind. Yeah, I make connections to stuff like that a lot. Ah, shnikey doodles, guys. That was the first death of the entire game. I was really sad. I wanted to try to get through the game without dying once, but nope, I sucketh, and that's not gonna happen now. But have no fear, because I don't know. I'm probably not gonna die anytime soon again, because I play this game a lot, and I'm feeling pretty confidential about that. That's probably not correct grammar, but who cares, because words are fun, and we open up a door, and look at this. Lurkers are gonna go beat us up. Fun, fun, fun day. How's it going, guys? Hi. How you doing, pal? Gonna punch you, and you. Oh, look at that, red eco. Yeah, if you saw it earlier and you heard Daxter, he's like, hey, red eco makes you stronger, and you can pretty much take out, we're essentially One Punch Man right now. Like, even if you come across those bony lurkers like we saw earlier, you can one-shot them like that. One punch! I'm here for fun, I'm #1. Power, get more power. Hero, don't wanna hear you calling out. Okay, I'll stop saying. But no, like I don't know if you've ever seen it, but there's like a really awesome English version that someone made on YouTube of the One Punch Man theme. It's kind of funny. Yeah, the last week the first English dubbed episode for One Punch Man came out, and I had to say I'm actually really pleased with the English voice that they had chose for Saitama. I think it suits him pretty well. Like, it literally just sounds like if the Japanese voice for him is speaking English, because it's, like, literally, like, it just sounds the same, just different, like, language, pretty much. Like, their voices, like, just their performance with that character, like, it just works really well for him. Alright, and there's another Scoutfly. How you doing, pal? We're gonna break you out. And I don't know why, I mean, it's a video game, doesn't really have to make sense, but apparently, like, only if... It's almost like, I always imagine, like, you know, so Kira says that, like, she sent the Scoutflies out to look for power cells, but, okay, so the only way you get a power cell from them is if you get 7 total, so it's almost just like, you gather all of them together, Dragon Ball Z style, and they somehow grant you the wish of getting a power cell or something, because, like, I find it really unlikely, thinking on a realistic standpoint, that only one of those 7 for every one of those 7 Scoutflies you collect in an area has 1 power cell. I mean, if you were actually thinking realistically, and those Scoutflies actually got to travel around enough, most of the power cells that we're looking for, like, probably would have been found by them before us, even though they got captured. But it's a video game, it doesn't have to be realistic, but it's just something dumb I thought about. And right here we're gonna get some very Crash Bandicoot-esque level design in a second. This part of the level kind of reminds me of that one stage called Toxic Waste, where like there's like mouse people like throw like the there's like waste barrels at you, and they like bounce kind of like that, and some of them roll. But yeah, at one point I definitely want to let's play the Crash Bandicoot games, because the Crash Bandicoot actually is the very first video game I ever played, like specifically the PlayStation 1 ones. And it's funny because like Crash Bandicoot like was a little bit before my time, and I'm really grateful that it was the original Crash games I got introduced to first, because like most people in my generation like knew the games that weren't made by Naughty Dog before the ones that were. And I don't know, it's just because obviously, I mean, anyone who is a Crash fan knows that like the ones by Naughty Dog are, at least in most people's opinion, like the superior games in comparison to the ones made by like what do you call it, stinking Traveler's Tales. Yeah, same for Spyro actually. I knew about the original PlayStation 1 Spyros before about the ones that came after, and let me tell you, all the Spyros, at least in my opinion, that came after the ones in the PS1 in comparison to the Crash games that came out after the ones on the PS1 are not very good. Like, at least like Crash Ride the Cortex and like Crash nothing's coming to mind at the moment. What is it? Oh, Crash Ride the Cortex and like Twin Sandy, those were both decent games. Like, I don't think they're both horrible games by any means. I do think Twin Sandy's a bit better. Like, certain things in like Ride the Cortex were a little bit dumb that they did. Like, there was like a unnecessary surplus of like vehicle-based things. And like another thing problem I have with Wrath of Cortex is like whenever you oh man, I keep burping, man. What's wrong with me? Like another problem I have with Wrath of Cortex is whenever you you like climb or like you're hanging from like those surfaces on the ceiling that you can grab onto. Like, he is absurdly slow. Like, he was not that slow in Crash 3 or 2 when you did that, but for some reason, he's like super, super ultra slow in Wrath of Cortex. But other than that, though, I mean, the platforming parts of like Wrath of Cortex are actually pretty decent, but I don't know, there's a lot of other stuff thrown in there that kind of makes it, like, just kind of sluggish and clunky and could have been way better, honestly, but I think Traveler's Tales kind of redeemed themselves with Twin Sandy, because despite Twin Sandy being a little bit glitchy, I do think it's a fairly, like, decent game. And no, come on, Lurker, no! I was hoping I was going to hit him, but now we gotta wait for him to come around. But, you know what, let me see if I can hit this guy right here. Nope, I can't hit him either. This game does not like us. It really doesn't like us, because look at that, we fell off the side like a loser face. First grade comeback for the win. That's something like what my friend says all the time. It's hilarious. Like, just every time he says like a really like immature, like dumb comeback like that, he always says like third grade comeback for the win. Like, I don't know, it's like really funny and stupid. Like, he always like rates it based off like grades and all that. Alright, and here's the last scout fly. Sweet. Yeah, whenever the power cells, like, whenever, like, the little spheres, like, surrounding, like, the whole entire, like, mass, like, come together, it kind of looks like the ball map from, like, Treasure Planet. Treasure Planet is also, like, a really, really underappreciated Disney movie. Like, I mean, I feel like everyone liked it, but it's one of those movies that I feel like just people don't remember nearly as much as, like, other ones. And 2 birds and 1 stone, kind of. We got 2 power cells in less than, like, a minute. Here, I want to get a few more of those orbs out there. Like, we don't need every single one of them, but I'd like to get most of them. Because if we jump right here, get 2 more. And there's 1 more flying lurker in a second, I believe. There he is. Oh, wait, no. You and your stupid twin brother flew away like jerkwads. You just had to fly away and make the video take even longer, didn't ya? Didn't ya? What the heck am I doing? Just going off on a tangent again. Alright, where are you? Where are yins? Come on. Where are you? Show yourself! Oh, wait. They stay back here. Let's hurry. I suck at this game, apparently. Because now we gotta wait again. Joy be joyed, man.
Dad's whiskey at?
I actually don't know right now.
Little turd brain. He probably hid it from you guys. You guys found it. It's not here.
Oh yeah.
It's your typical.
Oh boy,
They've been threatening the waters around our
I'll
village
probably
for
be up in a little
weeks.
bit.
Bring your zoomer back to the chance pad and I'll teleport it back.
Oh boy, yeah, I had no idea. My uncle apparently came downstairs and like wanted to get something. I muted the mic for 2 seconds, but then I like brought it back in. I mean, I turned the audio back on just at the last second because I'm like, you know what? This isn't gonna matter. He can, I don't know. He'd probably say something funnier or something like that. So I figured just having the mic on even when he's talking wouldn't be such a bad idea anyway. But anyway, we got everything that there is to do here. Now we just gotta return the muse to the sculptor. And then we will be good. Alrighty guys. Now we just gotta go and collect some of the power cells that we're gonna pay off. And then we will be set for the second portion of the game, guys. Alrighty, let's get off the boat. We're fresh off the boat. And we're up and ready to...
Hurry up with those power cells.
We know, Kira, we know.
At the head of Fire Canyon, at the top of the cliff behind the farmer's house.
Yes, we know, we heard you the first time. Don't get me wrong, like, I actually like Kira a lot. Kira's a pretty cool character. Like, I mean, like, she's the reason we're able to, like, travel, like, to all the different areas we go to. After all, so, I mean, you can't really rag on her too much. But, I mean, she's kind of cute, too. I mean, I won't lie. I mean, for a video game character.
Well, hello there, my dear boy. You've caught me at a most inopportune moment. I was to set off on my journey yesterday, but I seem to be a spot short from the old precursor orbs. I would have pledged my word that I had 90 of them, but I gather that your young friend, you know, the little annoying, miserably ugly one, might have just pilfered them as a sort of a spot of fun. Anyway, would you be kind enough to loan your dear old uncle 90 precursor orbs so he can get underway? I would offer you a power cell in return.
Sure thing, dude. Here you go.
I see you two are back to make the trade. Good, jolly good.
He's got, like, a donut mustache thing going on there. Like, the way it wraps around his, like, head, like, up to his sideburns, it kind of looks like a donut.
Hard-earned power cell to good use. Cheerio, ta-ta, bye-bye.
Thanks, buddy. With that, we get a grand total of a number. I've been paying attention, so we'll see what it is again in a second. We got, yeah, 31 power cells. Whoop-de-doo. Alright. Last but not least, we gotta go over to the statue, because he's got 2 more for us sitting there pretty. That are pretty pricey. They both go for 120 each. But no problemo, because we got that much on us. And here we go.
Awakens the oracle. Wait, one of you has the light within. From before time, I have watched and waited for the true hero to return. Present to me 120 precursor orbs for each power cell I contain.
Okay, here you go.
For your gift, another power cell is yours.
Sweetness. I don't know why, but for some reason, like, seagulls or whatever they are, like, really love flying around Samos's hut over there. Like, if you look, like, they're flocking over there like crazy.
You have
And
proven
the last one.
yourself worthy. Here is a power cell.
Yeah, I always wondered, like, if any of you, I mean, I'm sure a lot of you have who are watching this, but, like, if you've played the sequels to this game, like, power cells are no longer a thing. But, like, I don't know why, though. I mean, like, I'm sure, like, there's not only 101 like there are in this game. I'm sure there's, like, more than that. It just happens to be the ones surrounding the areas that we're at. I don't know, I think it's, like, super strange that they're not in the other games. Like, they have no relevance or anything. Because, I mean, the orbs continue in the other games. But not the power cells. Anyway, well, that'll be it for this part of Let's Play Jak and Daxter, guys. It's become even more fun, and we